we wanted him to be him. He was him. He did good. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Hey, I guess the music's on.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to That Checks Out with Damon and Ted. I'm Ted. That makes him Damon. Coming to you here from Audiohive Podcasting Studio. No guest this week. We had a great time last week with our friend TJ. Sadly, he wasn't back, so I have to talk to Damon this week.
Hey,
because we know Mac's not paying attention.
Huh?
Exactly.
Yeah. He seems so attentive when we have a guest in the studio.
Right.
Everybody's like, "Wow, that Mac guy, he's really on it." Well, let me tell
Yeah,
you.
TJ walked in like, wow, this is really professional. Like, wait, give it time. Give it time.
I noticed you guys didn't let me talk much.
Yeah, still got that.
Let you talk. We talked about a subject for 20 minutes. 40 minutes later, you're like, oh, wait, I have something I can jump in on that.
Yeah. We discovered that your dad had one eye.
Correct.
Okay? So, and first off, it took us 90 plus episodes to figure that out. Okay.
I alluded to it earlier in the episode when I said somebody could have lost their eye by getting kicked in the face by a horse.
Is that how he lost his eye?
Yeah.
That's even a better story.
Oh my!
See, you know what? I'm going to preface the best story I have and just leave it floating forever.
Yeah. Guys, it's been killing me for many weeks. I've had this story. No one's
When are they
asked.
going to
It's
call
actually
back
been
the?
years.
When are they going to call back the horse kicking
I
story?
was just gonna say, are they ever gonna ask me about my dad with one eye who got kicked by a horse? Are they ever?
Going to specifically ask
Look,
about my one parent
look,
that lost a single eye by being kicked by a horse?
if they ever come in, instead of going, "How's your week?" Go, "Does anybody in this room have a dad with one eye that was lost in a horse accident?"
Oh, Mr. Cotta, oh. Follow-up question: what did he do to piss off this horse?
He's giving it a shot.
Well, all right, that'll do it.
And apparently you're not supposed to stand behind the horse. He must have been early.
Was he a professional?
No.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
Wow.
I'm going to give this horse a shot right in its rump. Boom.
Yeah. I better look directly at this needle while I put it in.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Wow. That was pretty crazy. So was he like a vet or what was he doing?
no, just a horse owner.
Like, no, you just walking by a field and be like, I bet that horse wants a shot. You want some of this horse?
That horse doesn't want polio. I got an extra vaccine. In my glove box.
Yeah, he just bought like a Rambler. What's in that? I wonder what's in this glove box.
He was at
Oh, a
Costco.
horse shot?
He was at Costco and bought his vaccinations.
It was the 80s.
Well, there's only 4 of us in the family.
I'm saying he just found a shot in his used car he bought.
Yeah.
That looks like it's for a horse. I'm going to save that for when. Oh, a horse.
Wow. So specific. This needle's going to come in handy. Wow. Okay, Mac.
Yes.
Okay. Who in this room has a mother who only has one leg and lost it during a kickball accident?
You.
Okay. No, I don't. I was trying to give you more to feed in.
Now we're going to have hundreds of episodes of us asking specific
Yeah,
questions.
very specific. Very specific.
Anything happen weird in your family? No. Do you have a parent? Oh, yeah, I got one of those. Sure.
Wow. You know what's the most well-paid guy in this whole area is probably his therapist, because if he pays by the hour, he's got to draw all that information out of him. You know what I mean? It's like, hey,
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe the therapist has taught him to slowly release. Hey, don't tell me all at once, man.
slow play it.
I want this one portion of the story at a time.
So this is a long con. It's exactly what it is. Yes, only not the way you think.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a long process.
It's a process.
It's a pro. It's a long pro.
Yeah. Let's make a list. Okay.
Let's check it twice
Okay.
and then say it thrice.
McKender. There's no I in that name. There's not. Well, there's one I in that name. There's one I. All right. So Mac.
Yeah, does he regret not naming you the Y at that point?
Yeah.
It's Brian with an I. Why you got to say it like that? That's rude.
Yeah. Do you ever tell him that? Dad, I got an eye. Do you ever tell him?
What?
This is the most classic.
We have been talking about Mac specifically for 5 minutes. Wait, what?
Wait. Are we?
What?
Yeah. Are we recording?
I heard the music.
Yeah. Don't tell me you didn't hear it this time. Yeah. So awesome.
Yeah, we should just randomly like, hello, everybody. And wait, is the music playing?
Yeah. Oh my God. How do they hear it? I don't hear it. It'll be so great.
It's Saturday? What?
Yeah. I gotta go get my clothes out of laundromat next door. Yeah.
Hey, they're still tumbling. You're good.
That's great.
Don't worry about it.
How classic though, when you're having a conversation with him or even about him.
Yeah.
And he's like,
he's still like, wait,
what?
Wait, we're still boring to him, even talking about him. He's like, I'm out. I'm out. I don't even care.
Imagine me being that way. Like, you guys are talking about me?
Imagine there's not two people sitting in my room. It's easy if you try.
When'd you guys get here? So weird. Anything interesting this week, Ted? I got nothing, man. I really got nothing.
I did some comedy recently. It was fun. It was a good time. No one ever comes to see me. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, hey, when are you going to do comedy closer? Like, I don't choose that.
Right.
Like, if you would talk to the people who book comedy close to where you live and tell them to book me, maybe we can work that out. That seems to be too much. Oh, no, that seems like a lot of work. I don't want to.
So, do you have like a crime scene perimeter? Like, look, I find myself to be funnier with outside the 25-mile radius of my house.
You know where I go is where people are like, hey, you free this night? We'll pay you money to come here. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll go do that show.
Yeah. I wasn't free. I am now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not free because you're going to pay me.
My night was free. My time is not.
Yeah, right.
Yes. So, no, that's pretty cool. Well, you're having fun doing it. That's all. That's all.
Time.
Yeah. And we had.
I'm having a lot of fun because Comedy Brian has been busy, so he hasn't been coming out. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And our buddy John, who's on a couple of our episodes.
Yeah.
Go check those out. They're funny episodes. Was like, hey, is Brian coming? And I'm like, I'll find out. And he's like, and then I was like, well, he said he can't come. He's like, he has to come. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, he said no. He gets one shot at it. I don't want to like, please, will you come out? John said he has to come out.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I talked him into it.
Yeah.
No, I ain't talking nobody into nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to? Nope. All right. Cool. To be fair, like I can go straight to the venue.
He goes, well, okay, you
Yeah,
pause.
yeah.
You pause. That's a no.
Hey, are you finish that? No, I'm just hoping you're gonna say no immediately. Well, to be fair, like usually when I go with Brian, I have to go to Brian's house and pick him up.
Yeah.
And so I found out it's only an hour to the venue.
Yeah.
Whereas every other time it was like, why am I going 90 minutes?
So you should ask your question differently. Be like, would you like to go to a comedy show tonight or watch me kick your puppy? No. Okay, good. So you're not going to the comedy show. We're good.
See that I can't word it like this. Would you like me to drive directly to a comedy show or waste an hour of my time getting to you and taking you home? Because then he'd probably be like, oh yeah, I'll make it work for that.
Yeah, right.
If I can make it more inconvenient for you, I'm in.
Wait a minute. This sounds like it's getting easy for you. Yeah, come get me. I'm not ready. You're going to wait when you get here, but come get me. Come get me right now.
I wish I would have mentioned it when TJ was here last week because he says he puts on a show called Still Not Friday on Thursdays. Clever.
Yeah.
At the Roundhouse in Aurora. But a couple Sundays ago, they had one where they had kids from a local high school that one of the producers goes in and actually teaches them and gives them a class. And this was like their graduation show.
Okay.
So they put in other people from SNF between the students. Wonderfully attended show. Everyone had a great time. That's the kind of thing I like to see is the fact that it was supportive. These kids are, I mean, because imagine if you were, anywhere from 14 to 17 and wanted to do stand up or just kind of that kind of performance and had a place where you could go and that people are going to be supportive and because some of those kids were fantastic. And I was like, well, great. There's all the jobs I ever had.
Right. Yeah. He's also free the same nights I'm free.
Yeah. Because I was like, hey, I got a gig coming up. You want to give that kid that number? Because I'm sure that I'm going to be a call anyway.
Yeah.
Just save me the time.
Hey, you want me to pick him up on the way?
Yeah. Want to pick him up on the way? Please make it inconvenient for me. But no, that was fantastic. That made that's made my whole month. That was fantastic just to see those kids, how much love and joy they had, and just when the applause and everyone, you can see their face.
Yeah.
Like I'm way in the back because I want the parents and everyone should be up. I don't know these kids. That'd be really weird.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get a front row seat?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, real front, like right in the front.
That's when you just look at the one next to you.
But I can still see them beaming and everything, like they're so excited.
You're leaning to the one next to you. Which one's yours? Oh, the one right there. Which one's yours? I don't have one up there.
I don't know yet.
Yeah. I'm not sure,
out.
but it won't be yours. We're okay.
Which one's yours? Because I don't want to be awkward later.
Yeah. This is going to be weird. So, no,
people own these kids? That's incredible. I didn't know you could do that.
You can find me at Only Dabs.
Yeah.
Didn't we do that last week?
You can find me at Only Dads.
Only Dads.
This site sucks. I don't want to be here.
There's a video of me going, why isn't this garbage out? It's like, what is this? I'm not paying 99 cents a month.
Who touched the thermostat?
Yeah.
What's going on with the thermostat?
Right.
Why are the garbage cans still at the street? We know it got picked up this morning.
Yeah.
Why are the cans still down there? They're on. When I was a kid, I had to take out cans without wheels. I had to pick those cans up.
Yeah. Well, most of the time you just drag them.
Yeah.
Drag them.
When we had the gravel,
yeah,
you could tell it was garbage day because you could see the tracks of my dad taking garbage.
Yeah,
cans.
there's the route.
Yeah.
That's the route he took specifically right there.
You guys gonna shovel? Why? It's gravel.
Yeah.
Like suddenly you've dug your whole entire driveway out.
Yeah.
Dad, you gone past the mantle. Now you're at the you're at
Right.
the core of the earth. You can stop digging.
You've been throwing clay for a half hour.
I drove by our old house not too long ago, and I was like, "Huh, that's interesting." We sold that house in 1986. They told us then that the garage wasn't going to make it. Still there.
Yeah.
I don't know who would park a car in it at this point.
Right.
Like, I'm surprised someone just hadn't go, and it just disintegrates into dust.
Yeah. It's like, saw that coming. I saw that coming.
Hey, I could have warned you.
Yeah.
No shit, dummy, right over here.
Yeah. We had an estimate to replace that in 87, and we did not.
Yeah, we told Danley to go bite it.
Yeah, right. Danley. Remember that name. So so I have
Oh,
yeah.
You know what passed me in the highway the other day? A wrecker from Victory Auto Wreckers.
Oh, really?
And I was like, look, I would try to take a picture.
I know where he's going.
Yeah, you're going to Bentonville, New O'Hare, right? You got 9 acres of used parts, starters, transmissions, batteries for all types of cars. I wanted to take a picture, but it's so weird that I try to take a picture of someone's car while they're driving. Like, no, not you, sir. I want not you. I want the.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the.
Stop waving.
Yeah.
Stop waving.
Stop one finger waving, buddy. I'm just trying to get your.
He's posing. Grab a hold of the wheel.
No one's going to believe me because you're in a myth to those of us in the suburbs that
Right.
have never been to Bensonville, Near O'Hare.
So that place is for real. It's like a leprechaun.
Yeah.
I saw one. I swear I saw one.
He's real. I know him.
Yeah.
I know him.
Yeah. We stopped at the rest area. He peed. It's a real guy. It's a real guy
I
driving
watched
that
the whole
truck.
thing.
Yeah.
He's a 3 shaker.
I watched the whole thing. That's why I got this black eye.
Fortunately, I have 2 of them, so I can use the other one.
Right. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, he got that one. He got that one. He's remotely paying attention now.
Oh, that's funny.
So what I have, you know how we normally do strange stories, okay?
Yes.
I have a list of running low on time, Dave. Real sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry.
What I do,
we're not technically we're not doing it, but it's just a callback.
right? And the callback of us telling you we're running low on time is actually enough time for us to actually play your recording right now. We could have been through it. I don't understand why we do what we do.
Yeah, the irony.
Yeah, so weird.
The irony and the ebony. Is that how that song went?
Irony. That's when your shirts have no wrinkles. So what I have is like news of the weird. Okay. So these are strange stories, but they're not huge stories. They're paragraphs.
So they're
okay?
Damon stories.
Yeah. So they keep my attention. Okay. Let's see here. A French, this comes in handy over some of the stuff we've talked about too. A French dad in a town of Massanges, so I guess that's in France, was desperate to limit his kids' internet time. Remember how we talked about this, where somebody was trying to assassinate their kids' in-game players? This guy took it a step farther. So he employed the use of a scrambler, which blocks the connection to the web.
You took out the whole town.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was so powerful, it blocked the connection to the rest of the town and beyond and beyond. And now he faces up to 6 months in prison and a fine up to $34,000. So,
I can say that's probably for like, for police and fire, whatever that, like the important stuff. That's probably why.
Yeah.
And it's, you're blocking radiowaves, but it's probably because the judge in the case was, that's his time. That's his me time.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is it says between midnight and 3 a.m. is when he did it. But neighbors started reporting the outages and the local service providers investigated. So, of course, they find out, hey, you should have service there. You should have bars. You should have this.
Right.
And next thing you know, it's he was scrambling. Now, at midnight, I got to tell you, when my kids don't have school the next day, or it's weekend or something, you'll probably be up gaming at midnight. Right. He probably will by 1 or maybe sometimes afterwards. I don't know. I'm asleep, but he'll crash out. I don't think that's the worst time for them to be doing that. You know what I mean? What your other options are either sleeping or gaming. That's really your.
Well, is it like on a weeknight or
I don't know. It just said he wanted to limit.
Because we had the
time.
same issue where our son would not want to get up for school because he was gaming. So at one point, it was turning the internet off for everyone, and I was like, "Hey, I'm an adult. I would like my internet. Can you stop doing that?" And then we found a way to individually turn off devices.
Right.
But yeah, it would be like, that's cool. I'm glad our son's being a jag right now, but that thing I was downloading for work, can I have my internet back up real quick?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
So I went through with my 2 older boys when they were doing that and they'd stay up. I would take power cords. So I just take the power cord. And then when I went to bed, it went under my mattress. So it's like, you're going to have to wake me up to get the power cord. And you'd rather have a sleeping dad than a woken up dad, but I couldn't see.
Oh, you were talking about our kids. It just reminded me. Like the other day, I come home. I don't remember what I was doing. It might have been when I was out at the show for the thing. And when I came home, Tina's already in bed. I get up with her, and she's like, does this floor smell? Like, not like the carpet, the floor, but like this level, like this floor of the house. And I hadn't noticed it, and I was like, yep, I could taste this. And she's like, is there a toilet clog? Now, two things. She's been up there for I don't know how long, has not gone to investigate herself, has waited for me to come home and be like, man, I've been waiting 2 hours. When's this guy going to come home so I can ask him if that toilet's
This is
clogged?
killing me.
Yeah. This is gross. Like, hold on. I go down there. Guess what I find?
Really?
Door open, toilet shut. So it's not an immediate problem. Like,
Right.
because you know if it's toilet down, door shut,
Oh, yeah.
we're setting the house on fire.
Right. Yeah. Time to move.
But I opened the lid and it literally like punched me right in the face. I'm like, yep, that's the smell.
Found it.
Yeah, take care of that. Go back in here. I'm like, you know what's just most disturbing? She's like, what? It was that night when it was still kind of warm.
Yeah.
Remember we had a warm night recently, and I was like, we have 3 fans and an open window in this room, and you could still taste their toilet from the other end from the other end of the hallway.
Wow. Yeah. It's like
And then the other day I came home and she's like, this toilet went on a clog. Is the one on the main floor.
Yeah.
And then I'm watching her using the plunger, and I'm like, can I do it? You're doing it wrong. Can I? I don't want to mansplain, but I'm like, could you please just stop?
the stick end doesn't go in there.
You are not going to get it to fix, like, because she's not, rapid fire. It's just
Right.
like push.
Yeah.
Push. I'm like, just can I? Now remember, this has been an all day problem for her because I've been at work.
Right.
She walks out. I walk in. Done. Out.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? Are you going to another plunger? I'm like, no, I'm done. I fixed it. We could have this fixed. It's just like, oh,
It's over.
I want to be like, you know how much practice I get in this house?
Right.
Like if they want to have a Guinness World Record, like I want to meet, what's that guy's name we heard about last week? Rush.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rush.
David Rush.
Yeah.
If he wants to have like a plunging contest, I'll win that one. Team of 1.
Do
Do I have to count my kids? Team of 3.
I could just see you though in like a pit crew suit, and you just climb over the wall with the plunger.
But I wanted to
and
make
you're
the pneumatic wrench noise.
done.
Yeah, that one. Thank you.
What is he doing? Is he tightening lug nuts? No, he's plunging. He's plunging right now. He's plunging right now. Then you hear the toilet drop, and you're like, go, go, go. You know?
I don't know why it didn't occur to me until just now. Like, how long were you sitting in this waiting for me before you would go find out yourself what was causing the
Yeah.
stink? Now, when I was the
People
other
know.
day,
They know.
I was like, there's something in this room, and I don't like. The dog had thrown up in our
Oh.
bedroom, which is weird. He doesn't usually. It's carpet, so it's not like totally out of his realm.
Yeah.
But usually he saves that for downstairs. And then I picked it up and threw it in the trash. Like I got a Kleenex. I'm not gross.
Right.
But what I had forgotten, I wasn't thinking about it because I picked it up. I like exposed the non-dried end,
Oh,
so that I'm in the bathroom and I come out and I was like, oh,
fresh.
oh,
It's fresh.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
almost died right there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like seeing a
And then Tina would have been like, waited like, well, what am I going to do? Who am I to ask what this causing the smell? He's dead.
yeah.
He's probably causing the smell. He's decomposing. I got to wait for someone to show up to be like, does this floor smell?
She's plunging you. I can't make him smell better.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Oh, now it's fast.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Still the wrong end.
Yeah. Look, a wood stick in the toilet's not going to do anything. Okay.
What are you stirring your cauldron?
Yeah.
I am Newt.
Look, I know it's stew, but let's not literally. It's not literally, it's almost ready. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh, it's been done.
Yeah, it's not. It's not almost ready. So, hey, that was a nice tangent.
Yeah, yeah,
That was a nice
exactly.
tangent.
Things just pop in my head. That's how it works. Like I tried to forget.
So randomly, I have the same thing. If I'm home and the kids aren't home, like say I'm down in the basement, I'll do the treadmill or something. I'll come upstairs. Okay, I open the door and something hits you, and I'm like, okay, well, apparently the dog went to the bathroom somewhere in the house. So I'll literally walk over and find it. Then I'll have to look at my watch because I'll go, all right, let's see. Chuck will be home in about 17 minutes, and Miss will be home before that. Okay, cool. And then I go upstairs because it's not my dog, right? So I go upstairs. They come in the door. They go, whoa. And I'm like, yeah, your dog crapped. You're going to want to clean that up. That's exactly what I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I've left it long enough. Like now, all right. I'm hoping they came a little bit later so it can stagnate
Yeah.
long enough. So because I wouldn't really get punched in the face. By
Yeah. You're
this.
going to freshen it up when you turn
Yeah.
it and put it
Yeah.
in the bag. Yeah. But luckily I have laminate, wood floor, whatever, all downstairs. So I don't have the carpet thing. If it's carpet thing.
I don't. It's
yeah.
like cleaning peanut butter out of hair.
Right. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
gross. It's gross.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. It's gross. Well, I have hair. I know what it's like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. One of us has
I
hair.
heard that was gross
Yeah.
at one point.
I also have 2 eyes. So I have 2 people in this room that are jealous of me right now.
Well, tangentially for one of them.
Yeah. But all right, so I have another story. Okay. Writer or more than they bargained for. Riders on a Bianchi Rock Cobbler, in the Bianchi Rock Cobbler of California, it's a bike race. It's known to be stupidly hard, in quotes. Expected sore muscles after the 80-mile off-roader on February 12th. They did not expect, however, neck and back injuries suffered from being attacked by a bull during the race. So we're going to do a bicycle race.
Yeah.
And the last thing on my mind, most likely, is probably, should I wear red? Okay.
Here's what I'm going to do now. From now on, though, if I ever host a race or produce a race, I'm going to put in the fine print.
Not responsible?
Well, not responsible, but also obstacles not defined. Like put everything that you might run across, like, broken roads or whatever. You're on the street. You got to be careful of traffic and humans. And obstacles not defined by manager. Because they put that in like job duties.
Yeah.
You have to do all of this plus anything else we say because we put that one line in there.
Right. But it says, so during the race, Tony Inderbitson, however you say his last name.
Like, Tony, hey, hey, what is this bull doing here?
Hey, how about a meatball, huh? So he said he did see the animal. He usually bikes right by the cows with no problem. As I got 10 to 15 yards from him, he turned, squared up, and I had maybe a second to brace myself or do anything. It's a case of mistaken identity from a cow to a bull. The bull, after dislodging him from his bike, flipped him up in the air. 2 other riders were also attacked, but were able to finish the race and celebrate with beers.
You want a piece of this? No, you can have Tony. Tony's all you, man.
So Tony's like, how's your bike race? It's great. No, it's not.
Great.
It's pretty average. My only thought was when you read that then too, is that like some kind of, remember we used to play video games where you get in the middle of the game, all of a sudden they'd send out like this big boss you got to fight.
Yeah.
And you're just pedaling along on like Paperboy, a bike game. All of a sudden there's a bull. Where the hell, when do we think this is supposed to fit?
Honestly, I think we need to give Tony some more education. Maybe how fast is he going? Like, oh, those are just cows. And then one of them like, no, that's a bull, man.
Yeah. Well, if we learned anything from last week, cows hang out in pairs because they have best friends.
Yeah, maybe that cow was his best friend. Hey, maybe maybe the bull is jealous.
My buddy over there, he's a real jerk. Watch what he does to the guy on the bike. Watch what he does. You guys never going to believe this.
He's going to keep his head down to look like he's a cow. And here's the surprise. Surprise! He pops his head up.
He's got huge horns like you'd see on this front of a Cadillac, down in Texas.
Yeah, that's what he thought. He's like, man, why is Boss Hog driving around in that cow field?
This is so weird. This is so weird. But this is why I don't partake in races, because I feel like this could happen. This is why.
Yeah, I don't run or ride or do anything active because I'm worried about random bulls.
That's my excuse for everything.
Yeah.
I barely get on my treadmill because I've never checked my basement.
Right.
I have a shower down there. I should check for a bull. It's squaring up. What do I do? Well, you don't finish Netflix. I'll tell you that right now.
We just find you in your window well.
Netflix is like, are you still here? Are you still with us?
Are you still here or did you get mauled by a bull?
Yeah. That'd be so great if that was the option.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, they have to ask Mac random questions.
Yeah, right.
Mac, are you still here or are you? Huh?
Yeah. Did you get mauled by a bull? I did. How did it know?
Netflix just never plays for Mac because they don't ask the specific question.
Yeah. Yesterday it asked me if somebody fired a hamster out of a potato gun at my eye. But
did not happen.
Yeah, but it didn't happen. Today, the bull thing, that's going on right now. Netflix is good.
When you watch those videos, they figure out about you. That's how they do it.
Wow. But that is, if you ever invite me to a bicycle race, that's why I'm not going to do it. So on our
what's your bull policy? Well, we don't have one. Yeah. I don't want to be part of it then.
Yeah, right.
That sounds reckless.
Right.
And sir, you should be ashamed.
Yeah. I have a bull waiver. They have to sign. You are 100% responsible for. Did this guy bring one in a truck? What is he? What's he doing? Does he know something?
You just see me like way in the back, like of the parking lot where everyone's like staging.
Yeah.
Just with like a piece of wheat hanging out of my mouth.
Right.
And a cowboy hat leaned up against a truck. What? Why are you looking at me for?
And you got a jersey on supporting me, your team Olay.
Yeah.
Olay.
I got that Mexican Bulls jersey that says Los Bulls. What are you talking about? I don't know, what's the problem?
What? I love Jordan. I'm
Yeah.
a Bulls fan. What are you talking about?
Why is everybody assuming that just because this truck is rocking violently that I have a bull in it? Why are we gotta? Why are we gotta do that?
Just sign the waiver. Just sign it.
Just sign it, man.
Wow, you have no proof.
Just sign over everything you own and everything your children will own. Why we got to question this?
And then he turns, he's like, does it smell like a clogged toilet over here? That's the bull. All right. That's the bull. I mean,
that's the clogged toilet.
allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a clogged toilet in my trailer. And it's what it is.
If you got a wooden stick, I know somebody can take care of
I
it.
was going to say, if you have a plunger that's missing the plunge end, I'll get it out. I can fix this. I can fix this. I actually just sword fight the turd until it decides to go down. And then it's so, are you fencing? What are you doing?
I got me one of them poop knives. I just cut it up.
Nice. Into not bite-sized pieces, but similar. He goes, ugh.
I think they really eat that stuff.
You know what I love is we give him a live mic, we ask him questions, he doesn't answer, but he has random sound effects that he plugs for free.
I can't see it. It could just be a board he has. He's just randomly pushing buttons.
I control it from my phone.
What's that noise? That's his stock meter. Ugh. He's reading his stocks. Oh, you don't want to read this. All right. Tahoney Fix.
Tahoney
Fix 20 chose the closest weapon at hand to assault Kimberly Pittman, 52, inside a Walmart. Oh, this makes sense now.
So it's a 20-year-old versus a 52-year-old.
Yeah, if this is a plunger miss in the end, I am going to be so excited.
Inside a Wally Mart.
Yeah, criminal complaint filed that she threw a cold chicken at Pittman, striking her in the back of the head. Fix and Pittman are not related, which is weird because you're in a Walmart, but they're not related. And the police have not determined the motive for the chicken hit, is what they called it.
They got hot chickens, Kimberly. Why can't you throw a hot chicken at my head? Why's it got to be a cold chicken? I find that rude.
She's celebrating with a rotisserie chicken, just eating it right off the bone with her hands. Wow.
That's one of my favorite memes. And like whenever a bird craps in my car, I go out my porch and eat chicken just to show them what I can do.
Yeah. Look what I'm capable of. I have thumbs. Oh, I forgot. Mac,
Yes.
unrelated. I have a friend of mine who's actually building a chicken coop. He
Oh, yeah?
chickens.
What is he, a farmer?
No, but he has property, so he's okay. But I
Well, it could be. It depends.
Yeah, I mean, he might be.
It's a
He
legal
might be.
thing.
Yeah.
Taxes.
I hate to tag the guy, but possibly, so. But he's building a chicken coop, and he sounds like he's putting so much more effort into this. I really feel like I need to inspect your coop before I make a decision.
I need to take a look at that coop.
Well, where he lives, they have coyotes and stuff, so they actually he has to put like metal down around like 2 to 3 feet out, because coyotes will dig under and come up in the coop. So he's got to do that. We bought that stuff, and he's got these 4x6s, and he's got this it's 26 by 10 elaborate.
That sounds like $8,000 worth of lumber right there.
Well, we got like 8 posts yesterday, and it was like $300 put in the back of the truck. I'm like, oh, that's like the base, the foundation,
I would like to trade you 4 car payments for a twig.
But I was just thinking, if we can freeze some of them, then we got weapons. We can do that.
Guess what, Kimberly? Ours aren't cold. Ours are frozen.
Yeah, they sting more when they hurt. They hurt when they're frozen. They sting.
Why are you going to use a spoon? Because it hurts more.
It's a frozen rubber chicken. That's all it is. But no, I like how they go in the next sentence where they're like, they're not related. It's like they have to say,
right.
They're
not even two, like, if they would have been like, Kimberly Paracchio and Tahoney Paracchio, not related. I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. But
Understood.
they're like, what was it? Tahoney Wigglebottom and Kimberly Pittman. I don't remember his name, but like not related. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
We get it.
I didn't assume they were. Was I supposed to assume?
Because they said Walmart, we were supposed to assume.
Right. Walmart or down south. What were we supposed to assume?
I've been in hundreds of Walmarts, rarely with anyone I've been related to. Maybe it's because maybe where they're at throwing chickens at people is a relations thing.
Oh, yeah. I think
now we know we usually save this chicken throwing for family, but Tahoney really pissed me off.
Yeah. Yeah. So every domestic dispute down there is frozen chickens. Wait, was the chicken frozen? Yeah. Well, they're not related then. There's no way they're related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a cold chicken.
That's what the detective does. Okay. How is the chicken prepared?
Yeah. What do you want to see? Clearly I need to see the chicken.
Right.
You want any witness statements? I want to see the chicken.
Okay. It's July and it's been an hour. I'm going to need a thermometer.
Yeah,
I'm going to need a thermometer.
I need the corner down here. I need a liver temp on this chicken.
exactly.
Has this chicken experienced rigor mortis? Well, it's been dead before, man.
Yeah.
I want all the evidence on this chicken.
Yeah. I need everything. How can I make a decision? How?
And
Is there
bring me
any-
some of that banana loaf that they also sell down in that Starbucks. I know you guys got it for $1. Bring it over. Is that for the case? No, I'm hungry.
I'm taking this evidence.
Yeah.
He's grilling.
Yeah.
You see him on Instagram. What are you doing? I'm grilling. I'm eating out. I don't know what you're talking about. This is fine.
Did you tell people you were a chicken detective again? Shut up and stop putting that out.
Hey, I've been a roadkill inspector long enough.
They think
I
that,
want the
they
chicken.
think that his toothpick is just some sort of like character thing that he does, but it's literally he's just got chicken from the last case still in his teeth.
In his teeth. He's picking his teeth. Or it's from the free samples of the chicken down at Costco.
Yeah.
I'm going to try that. I'm going to see
Or
if
at
it's
the mall, he's stopped by that Japanese place where they're always handing out teriyaki chicken on the stick.
You want to try this? Yeah, I do. 461 times.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I do. Now I'm full.
I want to try it till your plate is empty.
And then I want to go over to McDonald's and see if they sample fries. So, hey, the most competent criminal, a clever burglar in Coronado, California. Ooh, California theme going on here.
Yeah, it's weird. Usually Florida takes the cake
Yeah.
here.
Devised a simple way to enter a home. The Associated Press reported the 43-year-old woman just called the locksmith and asked him to change the locks on her home. Then went inside, settled, and turned on the music and the fireplace. The neighbor noticed activity and contacted the out-of-town homeowner who alerted the police. When officers arrived, the spare key they provided by the neighbor who had the spare key didn't fit the locks, and the police saw metal shavings and parts discarded by the lock on the front door. Police went around back, called the person inside, and arrested her. And she emerged as a suspicion of burglary. Suspicion.
Yeah.
She doesn't live there.
Well, technically, the locksmith is the one that, like, she didn't burgle, she entered.
Right.
They got her entering.
Yeah.
Burglary is.
Look, did I kick the door in?
Yeah, I would have, like, if she should have just stripped down naked, walked out, and been like, I didn't take anything out of here.
Right.
Everything is still in that house.
Right.
Could you go back into the clothes you were wearing? Well, how do I prove that?
Yeah.
That seems like a
I
trap.
wasn't wearing clothes.
That seems like entrapment.
Yeah. What are you going to do with that frozen chicken? Okay, I'm allowed to defend myself any way I see fit.
I'm allowed to fake defend my fake property.
You all come up here making assumptions.
Yeah.
First off, why are you doing the South voice? We're in California.
It's every voice. That's the one I have. You do one voice.
So
you're blaming me.
I should do the 43-year-old girl. Hey man, this is my house, man.
No. Because I assume everyone that has that accent is the one breaking into using. I mean, she's pretty smart using the locksmith, though.
That is pretty cool. But as a locksmith, what don't you? I've done business with them being in the automotive industry.
like-
you have to show proof.
No, what's your proof? Well, this is my house. I called you to here.
Called it.
Yeah.
You walk over and lick the siding.
Yeah.
Mine.
I didn't call you to the house next door. I called you to here.
Correct. Yeah. Where did I have you meet me? My house.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
no,
it's my car in the driveway.
man, but I'm telling you right now, you have to show so much ownership.
That's my hand and face print right on the window looking in.
Correct. That's me. That's me looking in. Look, there's the dog barking at me. That's my dog. That's my dog. You know?
How come none of the pictures in here match your?
Yeah. You're not Asian. And every picture in this house. No, this is my house.
This
right?
is my house.
This is where I live.
Those
where I
all
live.
came with the frames. Didn't you ever heard that before?
Got them down at the Walmart.
Yes, that's very suspicious. That the locksmith's like, all right, I need $50.
It's just written on a piece of construction paper. It's like when you used to go to the bars.
$50 with just a K, no
Yeah.
C.
When you were in high school or out of high school and you go down with your buddies in college and you're not 21 yet, you got like a piece of blue construction paper with a Polaroid of you and written "I am 21" on it next to it. It's like, oh, come on in.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I should have never asked. I'm sorry.
I was smarter. I put Jesse White says I'm 21.
Right. Yeah.
Secretary of State says I'm 21.
There's a picture of him next to it with a thumbs up. Right there.
Yeah.
Look. You know.
Well, I should Jesse White's tumblers say that I'm
The
21.
tumblers. Well, they know I'm a lot older than they
Yeah,
are.
I mean they know Jesse.
yeah. They're the tumblers. They're the tumblers.
They're the Jesse White tumblers. You don't think they can speak for Jesse White? Come on. There is proxy for Bush for sure.
No. Hey, so we'll go to Florida, okay? Meanwhile, in Florida,
Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice.
when hopeless romantic Matthew Huber, I love they gave us his name, 43, was questioned by police after witnesses reported him breaking into a Nissan truck outside a Walmart in Vero Beach, Florida.
Wait. Was he related to the truck?
Yeah. No chickens were involved, sir.
Breaking into a
What'd you break in with? Threw a frozen chicken through the window.
breaking into a Nissan truck? Not related.
Him and the truck were not related. They were not related at all. So anyway, Timmy Nissan said, so they caught him at the Vero Beach, Florida Walmart. He wanted him to know it was a labor of love. According to police, Huber claimed he attempted to get into the vehicle to see his imaginary girlfriend, Emma, whom he only sees when he's tripping on meth.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to let you go for the truck thing. The meth thing we're going to talk about. Bring Emma along.
So are you sober right now? Oh, absolutely. But I need to get to Emma,
But you can only see her when you're on meth. So how did you know she was in this truck? Ooh, you guys are smart.
Oh, man. Detective, can we have some chicken?
Detective, I heard someone getting smacked with a chicken from inside.
Huber was arrested for burglary and carrying concealed weapon during the commission of a criminal offense. It says Emma could not be reached for comment. Hey, no relation.
This is Emma's gun. I'm holding it for Emma.
How do you see it? Are you on meth? How do you see this gun? Oh, officer, I'm going to have to press charges. Yeah.
Citizens arrest.
Yeah. I am not going to get in a car with a guy that's been doing meth. That's how I got down here. Yeah. Okay.
No, I don't even trust you because you're going to get in a car with a guy doing meth.
Yeah.
Me. But I won't get in a car with a guy doing meth.
This is so awkward, but you're the problem.
Here, this is awkward, though, but where do you get your meth? Because I'm out.
Right. Yeah. Do you know a guy? Do you have a guy? Do you have a...
Where's your guy?
Where's your guy? Like, can I write out coupons on construction paper and write I am 21 on it? Will they take it? Will they take that stuff?
Emma takes them.
Yeah.
She's my girl.
Yeah. Emma, speak up. Man, she's so quiet.
It'd be funny if we were like, I was trying to give my girlfriend Nissan.
Yeah, right.
She's Asian. Nissan.
Emma Nissan. She lives here. Emma Nissan. No relation.
It's her house. Her name's right on the...
The locksmith's going to be here momentarily to get me in.
Her name's right on the mailbox. That's the tailgate.
Right.
She gets her mail in the back. Like, what? I got to explain everything to you, sir.
Yeah, it's weird. She lives on an alley. That's where the mail truck goes. That's what it is. But see, you go to Florida immediately. You can't get away from the Walmart.
Right.
It's still there.
But also, like, if you bring that into a judge, you'd be like, okay, this had to have been true.
Yeah.
Because why is someone breaking into a Nissan?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, my car of choice.
Yeah, my car of choice is a Nissan truck.
Well, they're made of cardboard, so they're kind of easy to get in. I got a box cutter.
My daddy used to break into Datsuns, and I break into Nissan. That's how it works.
It's a family tradition. Hank Williams just pops out of nowhere because you remember here at a Walmart in Florida, just starts playing.
Hank Williams is like, "Are you ready for some truck robbing?"
Can you see my girlfriend Emma? Then you ain't on enough meth because I can see her right now. You're right though. That's how they catch you. They're like, boy, I see her every time I'm on meth. Oh, he knows right then. He just sticks his hands out. Yeah. You got me. You guys are good.
You guys are good.
You guys are good. Oh man, you ever work with a Wayne May?
I was just going
there. All right, so let's see. So we had a biker before. Here we have a hiker in Colorado who was on a trail.
Bull?
Not related to the trail.
No, I was calling Bull.
Yeah. Got lost, wandering in the woods until the next morning. Okay. The Lake County Search and Rescue began looking for the unidentified person that evening and continued looking through the night. Fox News reported making repeated calls to the hiker's cell phone, which went unanswered. The hiker, who didn't realize the search party was looking for them, told officials he ignored the calls because he didn't recognize the phone number.
Well, why would you just be like, hey, car warranty guy?
Yeah, right.
Can you look up, do you have Google? Can you map where I am right now?
I'm lost. Yeah. Okay. I would love to purchase a car warranty.
But
I don't know.
If you get me back to my car.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll consider it.
Yeah, I'll think about it. All of a sudden, you just hear a chopper overhead, and it's the car warranty company. Come with me, sir. So he didn't pay attention. He says, so basically, what they recommended to hikers now is if you're overdue according to your itinerary and start getting repeated calls from an unknown number, please answer the phone. Okay, here's the other question. Just throwing it out there. Okay, what if you left the guy a message that said, hey,
maybe they did, and he's still
no service.
Yeah. Or that, or whatever. But yeah, it's the whole, I send you to voicemail. If you leave a voicemail, listen to it. Usually it is calling about your Like
Right.
it never starts out with, "Hi, I'm so and so calling." It's always about about your like it cuts in the middle of the
Right.
thing.
Right.
So then okay, delete. But if it's like, "Hey, buddy, just like the 8th call, just trying to find you.
Yeah.
We're looking for you. See those choppers in the air? All for you."
Hey, we know he's okay. Text back. Who dis?
Yeah. old phone. Who dis?
he's still alive. Who dis? Who is it?
I mean, this is one step away from that woman who joined your own search party.
That's the first thing I thought of.
Yeah, when you read it, like,
Yeah.
we've been in here before.
Yeah. Are you a big pickle?
Yeah,
Wearing
Yeah, you M-nighted me on this one. Twist is coming.
So this one, we'll go to New York. The New York Earth Room was created in 1977. You ever heard of this?
No.
Okay. It's by artist Walter DeMaria. No relation to me. And consists of a second floor apartment on Wooster Street that is filled with dirt.
Okay.
So you have a piece of property in New York, which I'm guessing is probably pretty expensive. Okay. And it's second floor. It's filled with dirt. The room's caretaker. So there's a caretaker, Bill Dilworth. Okay.
Now, wait, is the pickle coming in?
Right. He's not. Waters and rakes the dirt regularly.
Didn't they lose the pickle in New York?
Right.
Right. It's coming around.
Yeah. Dylan D. Dilworth. Wait a minute.
Can you imagine seeing that? If alarm goes off, time to rake the dirt.
But he waters and rakes it. Okay.
Who's messing it up? People gonna go visit it?
Oh, and welcomes up to 100 visitors a day.
There we go.
Okay. The artist never attached any meaning to it, Dilworth said. Admission is free to view the 250 cubic yards of soil, but people are not allowed to take photographs or touch the dirt.
You know why? Because it's evidence in a crime. That guy dug hundreds of graves. Was like, where do I hide the dirt? I know, New York. Those guys will believe any kind of thing we put in there. But
Look,
if someone like takes some dirt, like, wait a minute, there's body remains in this soil.
all I can picture is, remember when we did the story about the maid went in the wrong apartment?
Right.
I just pictured a maid going in. All you hear is the vacuum's running, and there's nothing but trash bags in the hallway.
And the guy who was raking was just late that day, like, oh no.
Dilworth's like, I finally got a date after 30 years of caretaking this apartment. I go out for one dinner. I come back and it's gone.
You call some stores and ask how much soil will be, and they're like, oh, it's like $800 a bag, supply chain. Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Supply chain?
I mean, to be fair, you can fit it with any dirt. No one's going to recognize it. There's no photos. No one's taking a sample. How much do they charge to come in and just look at dirt?
Yeah, it said it was free. It was
free.
Yeah, it was free.
Who's paying for this real estate? If this isn't some sort of tax haven or some sort of like,
right.
It can't be money laundering. There's no money going through it.
There's no laundering at all going on in that
It's
apartment.
money dirtying.
Yeah. Hoffa. He's right there.
Oh, that's a good point.
He's right there. Look.
That's a big joke.
You don't touch the dirt, man.
We can't find him. He's been out in the open the whole time. That's the whole joke.
Yeah.
Oh.
When the sun hits it right, his ring just shines. Oh, what's that? Oh, more dirt. More dirt. Don't touch the dirt.
Hey, Dilworth, wreck better.
Yeah.
They almost saw something last
Replace
time.
your divots, bro.
Yeah.
Replace your divots. So
What is he watering?
Huh?
What is he watering?
I don't know, because that's the whole thing. Well, maybe it gets dusty. If it gets dry, maybe you can't breathe in there. It's too dusty. I bet she waters it down.
You think they ever take Mr. Clean there as a torture?
Oh, that would be so. Well, even me. You know how I am.
Yeah.
Just walking and be like, why is the dirt on the counters? Don't touch it, bro. Don't touch it.
There's dirt everywhere.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch
Don't
it.
take any.
And then they look at you and they're like, you smell that? Damn it, I can't even get to the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's over the dirt.
And I'm like, hey, I'm not going to judge. Just let me see the inside of your microwave.
Spotless. You guys are good. You guys are good. You guys are.
Yeah,
you're
you're fine.
Hey, this seems to be very.
I am waist deep in possibly Jimmy Hoffa's grave. But your microwave is spotless.
Right.
Nothing to see here.
Could have swore there's shoes sticking out of the dirt out there. But you know what? The microwave.
Yeah, those loafers look Italian. I didn't shut it.
Impeccable.
Yeah.
This is impeccable. Yeah. You guys even.
Yeah, did you guys bring this? Did you guys bring this in trucks? Maybe by the Teamsters? Is that how that happened?
You guys ever made a hot pocket in this thing? It's very spotless, you know. So the last one I have, 20-year-old Lucy Battle of Burnley, England, nearly threw out the baby with the bathwater, here with the sofa recently. Battle posted an ad on Facebook Marketplace about her sofa. And the
Wait. Can you find it? Ask her if it's still available.
Yeah. Do you have a truck?
Yeah. Could you take better? Could you lift up the skirt?
That was so great. We talked about his grandma that way. So anyway, that was so much fun. So bought herself up with the caption that said, "Need a gone today." But she accidentally posted a photo of her 7-month-old son rather than the furniture.
Wow, they're very liberal in the UK. 7 months in, huh?
Yeah. So Leeds Live reported, "I just somehow managed to upload the wrong photo. I didn't expect it to go so far," Battle said. One user commented, "Can I swap it for a teenager?" But Battle isn't budging. "I don't want to give away my child." That is classic.
Yeah.
That is classic. I like recently, because once you've been online for any period of time, everything's the same. The memes are the same, everything. I mean, you have to really have something new to brighten it up. I saw one, and this is what reminded me of this, where it's like 4 girls going to prom. They're all in fancy dresses. They're taking a picture. And the girl who posted the picture, she said, I'd really like to get a picture of this sent to me where you, but just me. It says, "I'm the one in blue." There's only one in blue sitting on a rock in the background, eating a sub sandwich like it's going out of style. She happened to photobomb their picture and then saw it online, right? So it says, can you Photoshop it out so just the girl in the blue is in? Well, everybody looks at it and goes, "There's no girl in a blue dress." Well, here she is. Those kind of things, they crack me up. But if I listed something for sale and it's over on the side.
Have you seen the guy that does like the Photoshop? His name's James something. They're like, "Hey James, can you make it so my boyfriend isn't as my boyfriend isn't he looks like he's looking the wrong way. Can you change it?" So instead of turning the boyfriend's head, he like turns everything to to where the boyfriend's looking, or
so then he's the only one that's right.
Or like, "Hey, I don't want to be the shortest one in this photo, like group of 4 girls." And so what he'll do is he'll like shrink the other like 3 girls, like, but not like proportionately. So now they like just have giant faces like on these. Yeah, that stuff cracks me up.
So I believe he's the one that did Disney does that. It's like, can you Photoshop all the people out and just me in the castle?
Yeah.
And so everybody puts up these weird things. It's great. One person took the Disney castle out and put Castle Grayskull. And that was like the best thing ever. I'm like, next time I go and take a pic, this is exactly what I'm doing. Can you replace this castle?
Right. Can you replace this castle with the good castle?
Yeah, with Castle Grayskull, which is, by the way, from He-Man. If you don't know that, you're dead to me. You really should know that. But no, I thought that story, I've posted stuff for sale, like tires or this or that, and there's something else in the picture. I'm very specific about, I don't want that in the picture. I don't want that. You take a picture in your garage, it's like, I don't want that in the picture, and this in the picture, and that. But so many people just put up random stuff, and you're like,
like this and like that and like this, y'all.
Yeah, it's like, I see the shoes coming through the dirt. That was supposed to be a picture of the ceiling fan, and that's it's just a weird.
Hey, is that screwdriver on the pegboard all the way in the back of the photo? Is that available? Can I get that? I like a screwdriver.
Is that a matching set? I have a set. I'm missing just that screwdriver.
I sense there probably a few frozen chicken in that freezer back there. What's the deal on that?
We're not related. Do you deliver?
Yeah. Can you whip it at my head? But there are people like, have you seen those memes where there are people like, "Hey, mirror for sale," and then you see the mirror and it's literally someone naked taking a picture in it?
Yeah.
And it's just like, you knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
You're gross. Oh man, that's nasty.
That's what I should do. I should get them pants that have the windows,
the ham hock pants.
Yeah, the so fine ham hock pants, and get those and do those.
I mean, literally. I mean, even though it's an abstract concept, and I put this on Facebook, in my mouth, I can taste how gross that would be.
Yeah.
Just awful.
Gonna need a bigger plunger. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah.
So in wrapping up here, going back to our guest last week, TJ, we did a thing where a guy set 52 world records.
Yeah, 52 world records.
Okay.
We set another one today because this is the most episodes recorded of that.
It is. We'll set one next week too.
We're amazing.
Very excited. How about if I give you some of the easy world records you could probably beat? Now, aside from everyone that guy pretty much listed, these are a couple of really
in the parenthetical.
Yeah, they are.
Male.
How about most human targets hit with plungers in 1 minute?
Well, give me that one. That's
what stuck out in my brain.
Yeah.
And that's why I thought, you think you could do this? The world record holder is in Tokyo, Japan. He set it in 2010. People don't usually like it when they touch plungers. This record is very unusual, throwing the most in 1 minute that currently stands at 15.
Well, are they filled with something? Like if they're new plungers, I don't mind touching.
No,
it.
they're throwing them at people that have no shirts on and they have to stick.
Oh, it's stick.
Yeah.
I'm willing to try.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 15 and one. So you figure every.
Hey, That's Tech Shot listeners. I need 16 volunteers.
Yes.
Minimum.
Yeah.
I think
Hey,
that should be part
bring-
of the live show.
it's BYOP. Bring your own plunger.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to bring the one from the house? That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm throwing it at you.
Yeah, I'm touching the wood end.
Which in Ted's house is full of
Yeah,
bacteria.
Yeah, you don't
So-
want the wood end
yeah,
from my
Yeah,
house.
yeah, don't get the one from Ted's house.
But I'm throwing it at you, so that's a choice you're making.
That's what I'm saying. But 15, so that's one every 4 seconds. You got to make them stick.
That's literally just and hope they stick.
Yeah, well, you got to. That's like throwing a knife. Well, axe throwing.
You
Very
think you do
similar.
it underhanded or overhanded?
Oh, I'd have to do it overhanded, I would think.
Yeah.
Would you throw it though? Would you throw it like a spear, maybe, so it doesn't
a
go end over
javelin.
end? You know what I mean? Because then
Yeah,
it
how
would.
far away was he?
No,
Well,
I mean,
they're about 10 feet. We'll say about 10
with
feet.
axe throwing, you do factor that in. You factor in like the rotation, so
Right.
it'll hit right.
Right, but if I'm throwing a plunger where one end's just slightly heavier than the other end,
I can't see it
would
spearing
would I throw it like a spear so that it's going to go straight?
I just feel like if you're throwing them that fast, like I'm just thinking 15 seconds. I'm thinking underhanded, like they're all lined up so that you can just grab them.
Well, he stuck 15 throws in 60 seconds, so that's one every
60 seconds.
Yeah, so
I
that's
thought you
one
said
every
15 in
no
15 seconds.
15 in 60 seconds. That's the record for a minute.
Yeah.
Is 15. So and again, they look to be about 10 feet away. So 10 feet, throwing a plunger at a guy with no shirt on. You're gonna make it stick on his back somewhere. Yeah, I don't know if I think I would throw it like a spear so that it doesn't. I don't want it to go end over end and run the risk of the heavy end, the red end. We'll say red. It could be black plungers, red plungers. They make any other color plungers? I think they're mostly red, aren't they?
Blue.
Blue.
black.
Okay. So
Red plungers, black plungers. Do you have any other colors? Black.
just black ones. Yeah.
Not listening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen-
I have blue ones because they're Mr. Clean brand.
Oh, I got
Well,
you.
maybe they're Clorox
I
brand.
got you. But no. So for somebody to hold that record, I think that's probably beatable. That's impressive.
I'm not saying it's easy, but it's probably beautiful.
Yeah. How about you need a lot of friends for this? This is not a single man record. Largest human mattress dominoes.
That's where they all leaned up against a mattress and one mattress knocks.
Again in
stuff together.
China. That's what it is. Yes. Again in China. July of 16.
I think finding the mattresses is a little harder than finding the humans.
Yes. Well, here's the deal. You have to do it in the time too. Probably an easy record to break. The requirements: a lot of friends and a lot of the same mattresses. In 2016, let's see here. Oh, the
Imagine
current record. The current record is 2016. People and mattresses being toppled domino style. It lasted almost 15 minutes.
Imagine that one jackass showing up with a California King. We said twin. Like that isn't even close.
Right. The guy behind him, like we had one fatality. The
Yeah.
guy that landed under the California King.
Why did you put him before the child? That's just ignorant.
That's so
Did you
awesome.
hate that child? That's the only answer that could be.
Well, I put him on Facebook and nobody took him. I mean, I really don't know.
Yeah. I tried to swap. No one take him.
And I got one for Mac then. We'll finish up with this one. Okay. Mac,
Yes.
most items kicked off people's heads in 1 minute.
Nice.
Okay. World record holder is from Waterloo, Canada. Who'd have thought that a ninja'd come from Canada? Let's see here. The fastest feat stands at 59 items in 1 minute. That's one a second.
Nearly.
Yeah. But
What kind of items? Like things that are already.
well, they showed a
Flip.
football player that would actually have like a football on the, so they have a helmet on in case you miss.
Yeah.
So they show it like teeing up a football. So you're getting that's a long extension.
I think, yeah, not only that, but the getting to the next person would take up time.
Well, so I'm wondering, is it a revolving line of people? Is the football held enough to where they can step forward and step forward and step forward, and people you just stand in one place and keep kicking?
I still feel like the logistics of that is crazy.
I think it's all people in a line,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
the
but how are you
kicker
getting
is
down the
moving
line?
down.
Well, you have the kicker on a cart then?
No.
The
They
kicker
throw-
can't move.
Huh?
Kicker can't move that fast to kick 59 people in 60 seconds.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
supposed to be
Taekwondo, definitely Taekwondo.
really,
I could imagine it. Yeah,
really.
yeah,
What?
yeah. Every kick, they're moving down. Like each kick is a step down as well.
Wow.
My sister does that. Can we ask her to demonstrate?
Yeah.
Well, do you think she could
Her
be
kids,
59?
her kids have black belts, so
Do they have helmets? That's a better question.
I don't care about that part.
Yeah. Look, semantics. We're splitting hairs here.
We're going to get down to some antics. I'll tell you that for sure.
I tell you what, we got to do one more, and then we got to cut out.
Well, we're racing the clock. Let's do it.
Yeah. Most clothespins, so clothespins, clip to a face in 1 minute. Okay. World record holder.
They call people that collect clothes pegs peglomaniacs.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the world record holder is in Italy. Okay. And the record is 51 pegs clipped to his face in a minute. In a minute.
How much face does that guy have? Like Mac's face or your face?
I don't know if this is an actual valid picture, but there's a lot. There's a lot there.
Well, look, some of those are clipped to the pegs.
Yeah,
those
I would think you'd have to be clipped to flesh.
Yeah,
or hair. If
right.
you have eyebrows or eyelashes, I would think those.
Now, can I cheat? I mean, I've got a lot of like skin from my neck all the way up.
Right. Yeah. I can get 19 on the bottom of my neck, right and back, right there.
And there's no hair in the way. It's just all flesh.
Exactly. So, and then what we can do is if you can get 59 on there, Mac will kick them off individually. Yeah. He's like, Damon, you do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted one that would move. If it's just stationary, you can do it.
He kicks me once in the back of the head. Got him. They're all off. You realize what kind of force I had to kick you with?
You didn't say individually. You just
get
said
every one of those off?
59 things.
You got 59 things off your head in like a second and a half.
Literally my entire face just rips off.
Well, it's held on by clothespins, Ted, so that's how it works. Yeah. So where can they find us, Ted?
I'm going to give Mac a second to find the button.
It's not a button.
Find the slide. What are we doing?
There we go.
All right.
He's like, you guys don't hear that?
No, it wasn't happening yet. You can find us at thatchecksout.net and all the socials. That checks out WDT, except for Twitter, which is out WDT, because we're weird and crazy like that. And Snapchat's differently, but no one ever goes on that, so I don't even care.
Right.
We're coming to you live today, but you'll hear it recorded from Audiohive Podcasting Studio here in Joliet, Illinois. We're just past the old Hardee's, if you guys remember where that was back in the 1980s.
We're going to need to draw a map.
Can I use a Denny's?
Yeah, map of the area.
Yeah, map of a Denny's with a crayon. Denny's is right up the street.
You've already changed the screen. You're ready to kick us out.
That
checks out.
I was just going to show you how the music works. I slide it around.
Now we get a visual aid. I swear it's there, man. Look, I'm showing you on the screen. Is that your leg?
Just break that. That's